Hey guys, it is Friday evening, and I wanted to get outside, go for a bit of a bike ride. Did go online on Uber Eats. Not really expecting much, but I feel like it's been a while since I've just rode around and listened to podcasts at least, and also looking for that street junk. But just kind of going up and down the streets, looking at stuff. Pretty nice day. Seemed kind of hot out, so I did want to go out a bit later when the sun was going down, so I won't get a sunburn and can kind of enjoy a nice, cooler evening, I guess. But I made my way up to DuPont here. Never noticed this pizza kitchen. I used to work at a convenience store down the way there. And these backpacks. Yeah, I kind of liked one of these old mech bags, but it was pretty dirty. I don't know if I could clean it with just a wash. Bloor and St. George. What a shitty intersection. They've been working on that for a year. And rode over to Bloor Avenue, not far from where that cyclist died yesterday. I wanted to look at the bike lanes here. Yeah, new bike lanes going north from Bloor up to Davenport. Yeah, they definitely need to install some concrete barriers between a lot of the bike lane, because I feel like right now it's nice that it's here, but if it's not protected, it's not that great to ride in. And they demolished the building that used to be to the right. Hopefully when they rebuild it, they won't have so much of the sidewalk blocked with this staircase kind of thing. It was a real bottleneck before. And already somebody blocking the bike lane. Although it looks like he's having car issues, so it's, maybe he doesn't want to be there, but he just is. I don't know what his deal is. Yeah, passing by where Adam and Don used to live. It's kind of neat. Doesn't look much different. And going past this old folks home. Now there's some barriers, these little curbs. And those little curbs, they do an okay job. I feel like most people don't want to drive over them, but people with lifted trucks and stuff will still do it. Or they'll go halfway into the bike lane and half into blocking the car lane. I don't know. Yeah. And here's a rare sight. Police pulling over somebody, and of course blocking the bike lane, but at least somebody's getting a ticket for something. I feel like police don't really do their job that often. So yeah, I'm up at Davenport here. Another ghost bike. Yeah, hopefully in the future they'll extend the bike lanes, because as you can see, this is 1 kilometer, not even. And I'm pretty sure they have plans to go all the way up to the Beltline Trail, and this would be a nice spot for bike lanes, because it's the Beltline Trail is actually at street level here, whereas they have the bike lanes that go up Yonge Street, which is pretty nice. But if you wanted to go onto the Beltline, it's on this bridge, so you have to go behind that building. And just not everybody's gonna know to do that. So anyways, back on Avenue, going south. So on my right here, there's 4 flower shops, which is kind of weird that they're all right next to each other, but apparently they are all closing. Which is weird. I forget what the reason is. Maybe they're all owned by the same landlord or something, and they're gonna redevelop it. But Yeah, just one of those like things. It's like, now where are the people gonna get their flowers? But yeah, for most of just riding south here, you know, not much to say. Could use more barriers, some concrete barriers. The psychology of being in the narrow lanes only works if there's like a real barrier, and you know, hopefully to get people to drive slower. But yeah, I'm sure you guys have heard it before. So yeah, back onto Bloor Street. It's nice that they've updated that section of Avenue. Although it's a very Toronto way to do it, just like a little bit at a time. And yeah, I found a bunch of puzzles and a few board games. And I did grab a bunch. Mostly just grabbed the nice looking puzzles. Like, yeah, kind of a nice bird one. Over here, yeah, Noah's Ark did not make the cut. Although it is kind of nice. But yeah, I also grabbed that Ticket to Ride game, which apparently somebody else sold for like $40. Which makes sense, like online it's like a $60 board game. Kind of nuts, but I don't know, apparently people buy it for that. So we'll see how much I can get for it. But yeah, went home, dropped off these board games. Kind of like, where am I gonna lock up my bike? You know, I was only away from it for like 2 minutes, so just locked it to someone else's bike. And I went back out and looked at some more street junk, but didn't really find anything else that I wanted, or I thought that I could like resell. Yeah. And since it's Friday night, I didn't really want to stay out too late, since you know, the streets are still kind of crazy out there. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Later, guys.